most important election in our lifetime. Because when you think about the failed policies of the past 4 years, and imagine a world in which Barack Obama and his administration are unfettered by the requirements of re-election, think about the policy initiatives that will be coming down the road at that point.
This was your first job, to work in the White House or
My first job out of law school was working on the campaign staff of then Governor Reagan. 24, 25 years old, right out of Villanova Law School, and a great opportunity, and have had the chance to work with him right up through his last public appearance.
Great day for America, the last day with Nancy Pelosi as Speaker. I don't have too many of my neighbors or friends saying, gee, my biggest problem is that I don't pay enough in taxes. Robert Gibbs does a great job of reading those Democratic talking points, and Barack Obama does a great job when he's reading off the teleprompter, and it gives voters an opportunity to really vet and consider and look very closely at all the candidates. There's a large Republican field, each and every one of them so far better than what we currently have at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue that it's staggering. The integrity of the electoral process is at the heart of our democracy. And the minute that people cease to have faith in the integrity of the process, you have a serious problem. Who paid too much in taxes. I don't have too many of my neighbors or friends saying, gee, my biggest problem is that I don't pay enough in taxes. I know, Tony, that you think it's just wonderful when folks are taking more of their hard-earned dollars and sending them to Harrisburg or Washington, but most people think that when their family budget gets a little bit bigger, when their family budget gets a little bit bigger and they can decide for themselves how those hard-earned dollars are spent, that we're all a lot better off. Whenever there's a cluster of oddities, shall we say, that Susan Sarandon and Michael Moore are going to show up.
And television cameras.
And television cameras. And these are supposed to be people protesting the abuses of Wall Street, and there are multi-millionaires, Susan Sarandon and Michael Moore, out there ostensibly as the spokespersons for the downtrodden and the poor. Great day for America, the last day with Nancy Pelosi as Speaker.
Wow.
And now we get a chance to undo some of the horrible things that were enacted by the previous Congress.
Charlie.
The previews of the State of the Union always exceed the State of the Union itself. You know, the who's sitting next to whom, it sounds like a junior high prom. I am a lawyer, Tanya, but I don't play one on TV. So I want to be very clear.
President Bush wins re-election tomorrow night, takes roughly 290 electoral votes. If you need the exact number, Tony, I'll say 286.
Administration's plans for the next term. Jack's right. The Democrats and Barack Obama in particular overpromised during this campaign. Now it's going to be time to deliver. The real question will be, will Barack Obama govern on his record or on his rhetoric? His record is that he is the most liberal senator in the United States Senate.
You know
That's
what? It didn't matter
fact.
anything.
That's not campaign rhetoric. That's the National Journal. So the question is he going to govern that way,
the American people decided that they
or
wanted
is he
that
going to
record, and the
govern,
American
or is
people
it-
elected
well,
him by a very large
if
number.
If they want that record, if that's what you're saying, that's the record that you want, it'll be very interesting. That's never been his rhetoric, and it's not his rhetoric now.
It's very interesting that this case will follow immediately on the heels of the 2-year anniversary of Obamacare, wildly unpopular in the jury of public opinion. It boils down, Tony, to the individual mandate, which 80 to 85% of the American people say they oppose. The court now is going to have the opportunity to decide whether or not that's constitutional. I think they'll say it is not. But either way, it's going to have a very...
It may be the most important election in our lifetime. Because when you think about the failed policies of the past 4 years, and imagine a world in which Barack Obama and his administration are unfettered by the requirements of re-election, think about the policy initiatives that will be coming down the road at that point. And we're not voting for a prom king here. We're voting for President of the United States, the leader.